beauties, welcome back to my channel. So we are officially in 2021. It is the 1st of January 2021. I just wanted to come on here and wish you guys a happy new year, an amazing start to the new year. I know that a lot of people had a difficult 2020 and were really looking forward to it ending. So I just wanted to come onto here and tell you guys my 2020 experience and what I look forward to in 2021, if I have any resolutions and so forth. So if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and let's get right into it. So guys, I have a few talking points for this video, about 4 or 5. So the first one I want to start with is COVID-19, guys. In 2020 we were hit, in fact late 2019, but in South Africa it was 2020, early 2020 we were hit with COVID-19, and such a terrible pandemic, so many losses. Like, the world literally changed. It wasn't losses only in terms of death, but even just people's income, people's businesses, etc. 2020 was a really difficult year, so I truly understand why people wanted it to be over. We had losses in our family as well, which is why COVID for me is such a serious thing. I know other people don't take it as seriously because it hasn't hit them, but I took it seriously before it even took people from my family. But once that happened, it became even more of a bigger deal to me. So I just wanted to tell you guys, please, in 2021, let's continue to sanitize, wear our masks, drink our vitamin C, keep ourselves safe, keep our families safe, stay at home. If you don't need to be out, please don't go out. If you are feeling like, okay, I just want to go to a restaurant for a bit, then go, but don't go to groove, guys, and don't hang out like with large groups of friends. We've all made mistakes. We've all smoked hubbly with people, we've all drank with people, we've all went to groove or chilled with people, but let's learn from our mistakes and do better in this new year. So please keep yourself safe and keep your families safe, you guys. So moving on to my second point, what has 2020 taught me? 2020 taught me, firstly, how to say no, which is something I'm still taking into 2021. I haven't fully learned how to say no, but I'd say I'm about 60% there. I know how to say no. I know how to put my foot down a lot better than in the past. I struggled with putting my foot down. It was easy for people to take advantage of me and walk all over me. So 2020 taught me to, if I can't do something or if I don't want to do something, to just say no, or explain to the person why I'm not able to do it for them without feeling guilty, you know. I also learned in 2020 to put myself first, which is something I'm also carrying into 2021. Making myself my number one priority. I'm somebody in the past who's put others before me, who has always thought about others before themselves, and that was to my own detriment. And so in 2021, I want to continue the lesson I learned in 2020 to put myself first. The other thing that I learned in 2020 is to not overshare. And that's not like in terms of social media, but in terms of making new friends or meeting new people or being in new environments, even with friends I've known for ages. Don't overshare, don't give too much information, because some people use that against you. They use that as ammunition. So I've learned to keep some things to myself. In fact, a lot of things to myself. In fact, I used to be that kind of person who could keep things to themselves. But in 2020, I tried to be more of an open person and let people in, but it was to my own detriment. And so in 2021, I want to be more careful in terms of oversharing and having discernment for who I should and should not let into my life. Finally, 2020 taught me that if it's meant for you, it will come. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you beg the Lord, it doesn't matter. If it's not for you, it's not going to happen. So 2020 taught me that if it's meant for you, it will happen. And that is what got me through 2020. With all the losses that I had and all the stress and the frustration I had regarding certain things that I really wanted in my life, and weren't happening, I later came to realize that they just weren't meant for me, and that is why they didn't come to pass. And so that is something I will continue to keep in 2021. That will keep me going. The third point is, what do I look forward to in 2021? In 2021, I look forward to continuing with those things that I just mentioned that I learned in 2020. Continuing to put those things into practice. I also hope to continue to give love. I think once you've been hurt by people, it's hard to give love, and you stop yourself from giving love. And I'm a very generous and kind and loving person, but I felt that I have been pushed in a place where I don't want to be that person anymore, because I'm afraid that people take advantage of that. But in 2021, I want to love without boundaries for people and for myself. So that is what I hope for in 2021. I also hope for all my dreams and aspirations to come true, which I know they will. I may have a bit of fears and doubts here and there, but I look forward to getting rid of those and having my dreams come into reality. So that is what I look forward to in 2021. The next point is, what have I done so far in 2021? Now, it's the first day of 2021. A lot of people probably haven't done anything. A lot of people probably have hangovers. Some are tired, So don't feel pressured to have done something already at the beginning of 2021. I've done things because I chose to do that. Nobody forced me to. So if you woke up today, that's enough of an achievement in 2021. What I've done so far is I've made sure to clean my room and start the year off with a nice tidy room. It wasn't that dirty, but I just tidied it up so that I could start the year with a fresh space, especially considering how terrible my evening the 31st was. So yeah, I have this journal, you guys. It is a gratitude journal that I bought late 2020, and I've used a few pages in it. Yeah, as you can see, it's a gratitude journal. I've used a few pages in it, but this morning I decided to write down all my goals, expectations, my hopes for 2021, as you can see. And I just wrote down everything I'm grateful for, and I wrote down all my expectations and my goals for 2021, and I wrote down a few quotes that I feel will get me through this year. So I know it sounds like, oh my gosh, what a perfect start to the year, you've been doing all this. No, I had to do this not only because I had planned on doing it, but also because I had a bad start to the morning. My new year was not as expected, but this really did comfort me. It really did put me in a better place, and I did feel that things will come to light, things will be better, and that is why I decided to write these things down. The other thing that I did, which was not so long ago, is I made myself a vision board. I can't necessarily share what is on my vision board because it's personal, but I made that vision board to remind myself of what I want in 2021, and whenever I feel like there's no hope, I can just look at it and remember that, honey, this is what you're working towards. So this is what you're trying to manifest into the universe, and it will come into fruition. Just be patient, So that is what I've done so far in 2021. So the final point I want to make is, guys, don't rush. In 2020, I learned not to rush, and I take that lesson into 2021, and that is my little piece of advice for 2021 is, do not rush. Things will happen. Things will take time, but they will happen. There are times where things are hard and you can feel that you are close to giving up, but as long as you have faith that things will come together, then they will. It's always darkest before the light comes. It always is always a storm before the calm. I know people are always like the calm before the storm, but I believe there's a storm before the calm, and the calm is absolutely unbelievable. Always. The storm might seem like it's lasting forever, but when the calm comes, it will heal you. It will put you in a better place and in a better space. So without sounding too idealistic, I just want to tell you guys that don't rush. Be patient. 2021 will work out for you. Things will be okay if you believe and if you work towards them being okay. I love you all so much. I'm praying for everybody. I'm praying for all the sick people, for all the people who are not well emotionally and mentally. I pray for everyone's safety and protection. I pray away negative energies and spirits in 2021. And I hope to the good Lord that we all cross over together into 2022 peacefully and happily. I love you guys so much, and good luck with 2021.